back again with another exclusive video. This time I'm going to be showing you how to make gelatin. You're probably thinking, what the hell is she talking about? I have Jello in my fridge. No. Gelatin, which can be used in SFX looks, and I'm going to be using them in quite a few. So in case you guys ask me, how did you make that? I'm going to send you here. Okay? So it's very simple, very easy. Anybody can do this. Anybody can do a look with gelatin. So what you're going to need is just a box of regular, unflavored, original gelatin. Okay, this is the Knox brand. This comes in 4 envelopes. I chose this one because you're most likely not going to be able to find a tin of just gelatin powder in your supermarket, and this is most likely what you're going to be able to find in your supermarket. So this is what we're going to work with. The second ingredient is glycerin. Okay, you can use glycerin or glycerol. They're both used in baking. If you can't find it in your regular grocery store, which you probably won't be able to, you will be able to find it in your craft store, like AC Moore or Michael's. Anywhere they sell baking stuff, you're going to be able to find this. Okay, and then the third ingredient is plain old water. Everybody has it. This came from the tap. No big deal. Okay, so the ratio for making this gelatin is a 1 to 1 to 1.5 ratio. 1 part gelatin, 1 part glycerin, 1.5 parts water. So let's just say, for example, 1 tablespoon of this, 1 tablespoon of this, and 1.5 tablespoons of this. Okay? I'm going to open up this gelatin, and there are 4 packs in here, and I'm going to use all 4 packs. So that means my ratio is going to be 4 to 4 to 6. Okay? Each of these packets holds 1 tablespoon of gelatin. So we're going to start out with 4 tablespoons of gelatin. I'm just going to put it in this microwavable container. All 4 packets. You don't have to do all 4 packets, but I'm going to do all 4 packets. I'm probably going to need more than this for my looks, but we'll start out with this. So I'm going to use all 4 packets of the gelatin. So that's going to be 4 tablespoons of gelatin powder, which, by the way, I did discover you can buy on Amazon. And this is just regular gelatin. You can find all kinds of gelatins on Amazon. You can find beef, which is kosher. Well, beef, which is for people who don't eat pork. They do have kosher, which is blessed by a rabbi, vegan. So that's 4 tablespoons of gelatin powder. And the reason I chose to do 4 tablespoons of gelatin powder is because this container is a 2-ounce container of glycerin, and that is equivalent to 4 tablespoons. So I'm just poke it open and pour the whole bottle in there. My back door just randomly opened. So pouring the entire bottle of the glycerin in there. And I'm going to sit here and let it drip too, because I don't want to waste any of this. Okay, that's good. So now we're going to need 4 tablespoons of water for our 1 part, and then 2 tablespoons for our half part. So 6 tablespoons all together. 1. So much easier. 2. To dip your spoon in here. 3. As opposed to trying to pour it in the spoon. 4. So I'm just going to mix this together a little bit. And then we are going to heat this in the microwave in 7-second increments. If I had done half this amount, just the 2 tablespoons with 2 tablespoons with 3 tablespoons, it would have been probably completely done after 7 seconds. So you're going to try to get as many lumps as you can out of there. No big deal. Stir it up as best you can. Scrape the sides a little bit there. Make sure you scrape the bottom and get all the corners. Set my spatula down. I'm going to take you with me to the microwave. So I'm going to pop this bad boy in the microwave. For 7 seconds. Okay. I'm going to take it out, get my spatula, give it another stir. Obviously still not liquefied. It's starting to liquefy around the edges. So just mix that up a little bit. Pop that back in the microwave for 7 more seconds. Take it back out. See how that looks. Much more liquidy, but still not quite there. You see that? Still not quite there. So back in the microwave we go. I'm telling you, please do not attempt to put this in the microwave for 21 straight seconds. Don't do it. 7 seconds at a time. Until we get it where we want it. Well, that's pretty good. That's exactly what we are looking for. Looking for it to run right off the spoon like that. See that? That means the gelatin is dissolved and the glycerin and the gelatin and the water have become one. And this is ready to go. However, it's probably pretty hot. I mean, it's not that hot. But let's just give you an example. Okay, so we're just gonna take that, spread it on our hand. I think it needs another 7 seconds because I feel like you can kind of see that it's still a little bit crystally. So hang on 1 second. Seconds more. And then I'll show you how to use it. definitely ready this time. It was really bubbly when I took it out. Let me show you. It's really bubbly. It's really liquidy. Look, that's even better than it was before. So I'm just keep stirring that. Make sure everything is completely dissolved. And then it kind of also, by stirring, you let it cool a little bit. Because you do not want to use this stuff hot, because you will burn yourself. You may think 28 seconds in the microwave, I'm going to burn myself. You're going to burn yourself. This is hot. The last time I took it out, after 21 seconds, it was pretty warm to the touch, but right now, it's really hot. So you want to let this cool somewhat. Basically, you want to test it on the top of your hand, and then you also want to double test it, because you don't want to just go by that. You want to test it on the inside of your wrist, just like you would a baby's milk bottle. And if it's comfortable enough for you to feel it on your wrist and on your hand, then it's comfortable enough for your face, if that's where you're going to be using it. So you want it to cool down to that temperature that it's comfortable enough. And oh yeah, that's so much smoother. Look how smooth that is compared to this one. Let me get this one in here. Why can't we get light on this one? Oh, there you go. You see, it's kind of gritty still, whereas this one is just like totally smooth. That's how you know it's ready. So I've put it on my hand, and what that means is that, like, it's very flexible. So when you put it on your face or your skin or wherever you're going to be using it, you're still going to be able to smile and make emotions, and it's still going to be fine because it's flexible. It moves with you, but it's sticky enough to stick to your skin. So then when it dries, you can do fun stuff with it, like poke holes in it, and then once you get a hole that you like, you can like put some translucent powder over this to take away the stickiness, right? And the shine. Put some translucent powder over this, or some regular face powder, or whatever, depending on whatever look you're doing. And then you can fill the inside of this with like eyeshadow, like black and red eyeshadow, purple eyeshadow, you know, fake blood. Also, you can, you know, like move your, you can use it to make yourself look like you have wrinkles. So like if you were doing like an old man, you could put this on your hands and stuff and then make it look like you have wrinkles. All you have to do is make sure you set it with the powder. And then once you set it with the powder, then you are able to go in with various kinds of makeup, whether it's eyeshadows or cream paints or even regular like acrylic paints in thin layers preferably, so it doesn't take forever to dry. But you're able to go in with all those things and create an amazing look that, you know, you can just, the mind is just boggled by the things you can create with this. You can actually take this and make prosthetics. You can do lots of stuff with this. This is really fun, cool stuff. You can use it to stick other things onto your face. So, and it's safer than glue. It's better than glue, right? Completely come home, remove everything, and wash your face. Just wash. No big deal. And actually, if you did like a lot of it on your face, by the time you're done your party at the end of the night, you can just come home and kind of slowly peel it off and then just wash the rest of your face like normal. So this is some really great stuff. And at this point, while it's still liquidy, you could go ahead and add some, food coloring. You could add fake blood. You could add foundation. If you wanted to match the same color as your skin, you could add your foundation in here. You could scrape off some eyeshadows into here and make it whatever color you want. But if you're adding liquids, I would definitely, you know, not add too much. Definitely go like just a couple of drops at a time until you get what you desire, because if you add too much liquid to it, you're going to change the entire chemistry of it, and it's just not going to work. Now, as it's starting to cool, it's starting to drip a little more slowly. So, what do you want to do with it at this point? You can do a couple of things. Storage-wise, you can pour it into a couple of like silicone ice trays, and then throw it in the freezer or the fridge for a few minutes till it gets hard. Pop them out, and then you have portions, small portion sizes of this wax. You could just leave it in this container, which is what I'm going to do, and then heat it up, because you can heat it up again when you're ready to use it the same way that we just heated it up now, 7 seconds at a time, until you get it where you want it, and then you can use it. And then whatever's left, just pop the lid back on. You can keep doing it over and over, reheating the same batch over and over and over. This is a thing that you can use to create awesome effects that's really, really, really inexpensive, okay? Compared to having to buy prosthetics, or, you know, even buying liquid latex or spirit gum or whatever. This does the job of all of those things. You can use, instead of going to buy expensive clotted blood, you could just add some red food coloring to it, and then heat it up to the point where it's not quite liquidy, and then just have clotted blood. Like, you can do so many things with this, and it's really inexpensive, and it's so versatile. So, I hope you like this video. I hope you learn from this video. I hope you utilize this video, and if you do, make sure you put a lid on this, and it does not need to be refrigerated. If you do utilize this recipe to make this gelatin to create a look for yourself for Halloween or whenever, because SFX is awesome all year round, send me a screenshot. Send me a picture. Look at it, peeling skin, you know? Like, it's so cool. Anyway, send me a picture. I want to see what you guys do with this recipe. I want to see. So just for reference, I got this at AC Moore. I got this Knox Gelatin at the ShopRite. I got this from my tap. And that's all you need. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Couldn't get any cheaper than this, honestly. So if you have any comments or questions, please leave them below, and I will get back to you ASAP. And I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.